But when you see some performance that Man City give these days, losing to Bordeaux Games, I'm not sure Bordeaux Games is on the level of Galatasaray. So and again, you are playing against a very foolish striker in Osimhen. He smells blood.
I mean, UEFA Champions League match day 8 is finally here, and we are going to see some big games, tough games in this game because some teams actually need a win to make it to the next round of the competition, either by playoff or by automatic qualification. And looking at some fixtures, like talking about Chelsea and Napoli. Chelsea and Napoli is going to be one of the main matches for this game because Chelsea needs a 3-point and some goals to keep their place in the top 8.
Yeah, that's true.
While Napoli needs 3 points also to make it to the playoff. I mean, this is going to be a big game for Chelsea. So, looking at this game, the performance of Chelsea so far in the Champions League, in the Premier League all over, changing their coach, and also Napoli not finding a win in their last 5 games going to this match. Who do you think will win this match, or how do you think the match will
go? I think it's going to be a very tough one because looking at the table, Chelsea find themselves at the base of the top 8.
Yes, yeah.
They are on the 8th spot. Then Napoli is on the 25th spot. So they need tangible points and hope that one of those teams ahead of them from the 24th bracket lose or probably drop points for them to get in. So that's why. And now Chelsea are also playing away from home.
Yes.
So that's also a deciding factor. With Napoli not being in good form, we will not have a choice than to give their all
to the game.
Yeah, because they want to get a result. Because at the end of the day, getting to the next round of the Champions League is a lot of can also change the situation of their season around if they can progress to the playoff zone and then probably get to the round of 16. So I see the game as a very. I really want Chelsea to win, but I don't think they're going to win at Napoli tomorrow. Okay, I see probably a score draw, so it's going to be a very tight contest.
Okay, now let's dive into Manchester City and Galatasaray. Manchester City lost their game to Bordeaux Games, and Galatasaray also, being in the playoff zone, and Manchester City being in the playoff zone. Going to be a big game. Manchester City needs a win, and Napoli needs at least a point to stay.
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray needs at least a point to stay in for the playoff zone. So, how do you think Man should go for these guys? Also?
I think Man City, they will not want to also find themselves in the playoff zone just like last season, where they had to face a certain PSG, and they lost. That comeback was very shocking to them. So they want to take at least a step forward and see what they can actually get with the squad that they have. They should be beating Galatasaray, but the way the football work, the fact that they need that game, yes. I also look at when you see some performance that Man City give these days, losing to Bordeaux Games. I'm not sure Bordeaux Games is on the level of Galatasaray.
Never.
So and again, you are playing against a very bullish striker in Osimhen. He smells blood.
I mean,
so the defense of Man City is being very shaky. I think they are going to sneak in 1 or 2 goals, and it's there for them to score more than Galatasaray at that point. So I feel Man City will give their all. But I just think it's a little bit too late for them to get in to the automatic slot but they also still find themselves in the playoff zone. And I see Galatasaray also retaining their spot in the playoff zone. So probably a draw. I see go for a draw for this match as well because it's the last day of the Champions League. A lot of teams are deciding, so they will not also want to give away. It's going to be a very tight contest, so I go for another draw right there. But I see the big man doing some damage to the Man City defense.
Okay, now move on to PSG and Newcastle. I mean, talking about this Premier League side also, they are in the top 8 already. But I mean, they need a win also to stay in that top 8 because if you look at this from probably from the position of the 13th, 6th to the 13th position, it's only 2 points that is separating those guys. Even from Real Madrid to there, only 2 points that is separating those guys. Do you think PSG will get a win there, or you think Newcastle will still worry them?
Newcastle away from home. Newcastle they've been a little bit too shaky this season.
Yeah, but talking about the Premier League,
talking about
the
Champions League, they've done a very good job. They find themselves in top 8 spots, and also PSG. I think PSG are on the 6th spot as well. Then Newcastle are just behind them on the same point, but goal difference is different. So at that point now, it's about who wants it more. I don't see a Newcastle going to the PSG crumbling. I just see a very physical game. They want to impose themselves on the PSG.
Definitely.
Definitely. And
They want to show class. Yeah.
the only edge PSG can have in that game is probably the technical part of the game. But if you talk for pound, physicality for physicality, the strength versus the strength, I think Newcastle will be going to that game smelling like they will want to battle and get something from there. They will not also want to leave that automatic stuff because they know that the playoff zone is a double chancer. So I also want to tilt to. I'm playing safe in this prediction, but I also want to tilt to another score during that match because I don't see a winner.
For that
Because
game,
for that game, as much as PSG cannot score, the Newcastle can also
also
score.
score.
At that point, it's about who wants it more, and I don't see any of them wanting to leave that bracket of. So at that point now, if they get a draw, another team from below might also, because they're on the same point, might also
Overtake them,
overtake
yeah.
them. So that's
This
where
pushes
and
them
pushes them
to
down. So
go
at that
playoff.
point, someone might just have to also go to the playoffs. But I don't see both sides winning that match as well.
Okay, now and talking about Arsenal and Kairat, I mean Arsenal has made their qualification already, but I want to know: do you think they will make it a perfect one, getting all possible points from the group stage of this game? Do you think they will make it? And also, them losing to Manchester United in the weekend, and now you think they can use this match to, revive their confidence?
Current have considered 19 goals in this competition in just 7 games.
Yes.
19 goals. That's
The worst side,
average.
they are
Average
down
of
the table.
yeah. So they are the last on the table, the 36th team on the table. So there's no chance. There's this thing that they do say in football that football is unpredictable. This football is a very predictable one when it comes to fixture like this. These are minor to Arsenal, and I think going to tomorrow's match, they will also be bullied and also be battered. I'm seeing a 5-0 scoreline, and Arsenal
Wow.
also, Arsenal also
They
take,
get to revive their confidence in the
Arsenal have
player.
secured their number 1 spot. They will also have to score more goals and also start bad against that Kairat because they're 36 on the clock. They have no chance entirely. If Kairat see draw for that match, I don't want to talk with AB2. So basically, they don't have any chance against Arsenal.
Okay, now let's dive into Barca versus Copenhagen. Barca needs the 3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, they need goals also to make it to the top 8. If not, they are going to go to the playoff. Copenhagen is currently 8 points, 26th position. They also need maybe a win for them. I think this is going to be a tough game for both sides.
They need a win to get to the playoff zone, to stand a chance to get to the playoff zone. And also Barcelona found themselves on number 9, but just a little bit below the automatic spot. They will be smelling. They will want to get there because I don't back out tomorrow. From the beginning of the match tomorrow, they will also want to like batter Copenhagen a lot, and I see though they find a way to concede a lot of goals as well. But because they are defensive, the defensive structure and the way they also
very
press
bad.
the eye line and the rest is also very. It's not. It does not protect their goal. So I feel like they are going to win a lot, score a lot of goals tomorrow, but also find a way to concede 1 or 2 goals. Because Copenhagen too, they have a way to also find a goal or two. So I'm seeing like a 4-1 scoreline, and I think Barca will finally make their way to the top 8 bracket and get to the automatic slot.
Okay, now. So let's finally we go to Liverpool versus Qarabag. Liverpool are currently 15 points. I mean, it's your side, it's your team. You know what you guys have been playing in the Champions League. Though the performance in the Premier League has not been really well, but 15 points in the Champions League is not bad for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think it will be an easy win against Qarabag?
I see something about Liverpool here. As much as the players have been playing very badly, and the whole coaching crew and everything is not working as expected, I feel the players want the coach sad. But they also don't want to get knocked out of Champions League because looking at our performance in Champions League, they've also turned up on some occasion, beating Real Madrid, beating Marcel, beating teams like that. And the teams they do drop point to in the league,
They are not
they are not on
up.
at par with those teams that.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
feel they are playing
You
safe.
say that.
We don't want to get out of the Champions League, but we also want our coach to be sacked. At that point now, they will also want to finish their job tomorrow. Because now they have 15 points, and a blip tomorrow might also. I think they should be able to. I think with that 15 points, they should be able to get the automatic spot regardless.
Yes,
But regardless, the least point they can get out of the match is just
they
one.
need just 1 point.
Just 1 point, and they are in. So I feel they should be able to get that 1 point and find their way to the round of 16 automatically. So there's no, regardless of whatever is going on
To
behind the
happen,
scene, whether the coach is doing well or not,
maybe it's not.
they just want to find themselves in that good position. If there are changes, if there's changes going into this, they can also pick up
Yeah.
from where they stopped. So I think it's a very logical thing to find yourself to round of 16 of the Champions League.
Okay, now guys, that is our few predictions on the game coming up in the UEFA Champions League on Wednesday. Please do well to follow us, like, share, subscribe to be able to watch our next and other videos. Let this video reach more people. Please help us subscribe, guys. Thank you.